Science Helin Sarı Ertem joins us live now from here in Istanbul. She's an assistant professor of international relations at Istanbul Medeniyet University. Professor, thank you for being with us on the program today. Now, this quadrilateral meeting is quite significant. Give us an idea of where each side stands and how they plan to end the war in Syria, because that's the main aim here.
Well, we are seeing a continuation of a general understanding in total, because this is a continuation of warming up of the relations, especially after the rapprochement between the Gulf countries and Syria. And Andrew also underlined that Syria is also readmitted to Arab League in a couple of days, in the last couple of days. For that reason, Turkey's normalization process with Syria, at least the attempts to do that, is a part of this general view in the region to normalize the relations with Syria. As far as we can see, the Assad regime is there. He will be staying as the head of the state, Syrian state. For that reason, I guess for all countries, including Turkey, it is quite beneficiary to repair the damage that was given to the relations of all the countries in the Middle East, especially after the start of the Arab uprisings and the Syrian civil war. For that reason, I think all these three countries, at least Syria, Iran, and Turkey, need to build up their trust for each other. They need to have better relations in between, but this will take time. It will not happen in a week or so. For that reason, I think we have to see some more concrete steps from all states, especially in terms of Turkey's concerns about YPG's existence, military existence in the north of Syria. And also, as Andrew also underlined, Syria, Assad regime is also concerned about Turkey's military existence, again, in the north of Syria. For that reason, it will take time. Right. But for me, as someone working on IR and the Middle East, it's very good to see that all these countries have finally understood that they have more to win if they have better relations.
Right, and this meeting, as our Koro mentioned earlier, is happening days before the elections here in Turkey, which is also important. What message do you think President Recep Tayyip Erdogan is trying to send to the people of Turkey?
Well, I also think that there is a message here. It is a hard mission to repair the relations with the Assad regime. I do understand that, but at the same time, Turkish public is expecting a concrete step regarding Turkey's, unfortunately, it's a big load, it's a big baggage on Turkey's shoulders to do something about the refugee crisis. And if these countries, Turkey, Iran, and Syria, can repair their relations, many of the refugees living in the neighboring countries will be able to return their homeland, which is Syria. I guess the biggest message of Erdogan would be about this refugee crisis, the possible return of them back to their homeland, Syria.
All right, Helin Sarı Ertem, thank you so much for joining us here on the NewsHour.
You're welcome.